Is this thing, oh shit. Hey, what is going on, ladies and gentlemen, tryhards, haters, and YouTubers? How's everybody doing today? I'm FlipArtz, if you didn't already know. And today, I'm going to be doing my Call of Duty Advanced Warfare first impressions video. Now, just chill out for a second, scroll the video back up before you try to hit the dislike button down below, and unsubscribe, and frickin' leave stupid comments about how I'm doing a first impressions video, and I'm late because the game's already been out a week, and my first impressions video should have been out a week ago, and everyone else has already done it, making me not unique or clever at all, being very unoriginal. Now, first of all, you guys are gonna hear me out, alright? You guys are gonna listen to what I have to say about this, and then I'm gonna give you my first impressions video like I originally planned to. Now, I know I might not be the first YouTuber to do a first impressions video. Maybe everyone else is doing a first impressions video, but unlike some people that I do know, and unlike a bunch of other YouTubers out there that may or may not have had already prior experience to playing the game for long hours because they have that ability to do so because they're famous and blah 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 blah, and other people that I do know that just played the game for like what, 4 hours, maybe one day, and decided, hey, I'm gonna do a first impressions video and say stuff like, oh, this game's really bad because of the jumping in this game, or this game's really good because of the jumping in this game, or whatever it is. I played the game for a week and put many hours throughout the days of the week to play this game, see what I liked about it, see what I didn't like about it, and actually have something constructive to say with a week's worth of experience instead of just having one day worth of garbage and just saying stupid things that probably everyone else is gonna say. And true, maybe the things I'm gonna say is things that other people have said as well, but that's not a big deal. This is gonna be my opinions because this is my first impressions video, and everyone has their own first impressions on something, so you're gonna be hearing mine. But with that said, let's get on to the first impressions video, shall we?
Recon drone deployed.
But by all means, feel free to leave a comment down below and let me know what you guys think of Call of Duty Advanced Warfare, because for me, this game is actually amazing. If I had to give it out of a 10 rating, I would at least give it an 8 or 9. I don't know. This game does have its faults, and every Call of Duty game always has a fault. No Call of Duty game will ever be perfect, but compared to Call of Duty Ghost, this game would be a 10 or an 11 out of 10. Honestly, this game is just so good. It's amazing. It's probably going to be one of my top 3 favorite Call of Duties of all time. I played it for about a week, and I'm not going to lie, this game is really fun. It does have a little bit of a downside here and there, but a few patches and stuff like that, this game could be fixed, but not completely, because there's no such thing as a perfect Call of Duty game. No Call of Duty game would be complete without a few bugs, imbalances, and stuff like that. It's always going to be like that, and there's no such thing as a perfect Call of Duty. This game has a massive learning curve, and if you don't know how to get around that curve, honestly, this Call of Duty game will not be for you. There is a feature in this game, however, where you can actually play a classic mode, and you can play the game without the EXO abilities. Without the EXO abilities, though, you're literally just playing every other Call of Duty game, just on a new map and new guns and stuff like that. Honestly, this game was made to play it with your EXO abilities and your exoskeletons, with the boost jumping and strafing and everything like that. You take it away, you're just playing a regular old Call of Duty game. This game was made to be used with the EXO abilities, and if you're just gonna not use it, there's no point for you to be buying this game. Just because it's the newest one in the franchise doesn't mean that you should buy it. You might as well stick with Ghost or stick with Black Ops 2 or whatever, but this game was made to use it. So there's a lot of people who are complaining about how the EXO ability stuff is garbage and that there's no reason to have it and that it's stupid and there's a bunch of people jumping around. Look, if you can't get used to the fact that there's going to be people jumping left and right and up and down and going all over the place, this game probably won't be for you. But if you can master using the EXO abilities and just understanding how to use everything in this game that they give you, then you are going to have the upper advantage. Now, it might just be me, but I've noticed that the games that I'm playing go really quickly. I've only been playing TDM and Kill Confirm because those ones are my favorite game types, but I've noticed that when I played games like Black Ops 2 and Call of Duty Ghost, matches would normally be about 8 to 10 minutes long. In this one, no matter what, whether the map is really big or the other team is rushy or campy, it's always been about 5 to 6 minutes long. And in other Call of Duties, it was 8 to 10 minutes long, which is pretty much half the time. And I would understand because the EXO abilities lets you go from your spawn to the opponent's spawn in pretty much 5 seconds if you know how to navigate through the map very quickly and take the shortcuts and use your abilities to the fullest. But really, this game is very quick. As soon as you get into a match, it literally feels like the game is over in 2 minutes, even though it's really been 5. But it goes really quickly, so that's something that shows you that this game is going to be super fast paced. I don't mind it at all. Some other people might, but me personally, I don't. A very small thing in this game that I like is the colors of this game. When you played Call of Duty Ghost, it was very grayscale. It was very toned down, and it was like there was no color. When you edited your videos, you would have to put color correction in it and bump it up a lot just to make the game look presentable as a video and be something a little bit more eye appealing and eye catching. But in this game, there is so much color. It's so much better. It looks so good, and it just looks great to me. I took one game, literally. I didn't even help my team out. I walked around the map just looking at everything because it was so detailed. It was so nice. Not because it was maybe that I was on next gen console or anything, but it was actually very nice. The blues were very blue, the reds were very red, etc, etc. You go do that in Call of Duty Ghost and the blues were gray and the reds were gray. Like, it was disgusting to look at, and you would have to color correct it just to fix that problem. But here, you don't have that problem. Everything literally looks good. Another nice thing that they've added in this game is for certain weapons and certain kill streaks, they finally have an overheating and cooldown rate. So when you overheat your weapons or your kill streaks, you have to let them cool down for maybe 5 to 6 seconds, something like that. I haven't exactly timed it, but it feels it's about 5 to 6 seconds, and they have to cool down before you can start using them again. Unlike way back when you could have your chopper gun or your AC-130 or any kind of kill streak where you could just hold down the trigger and just keep spraying and praying and get like 50 billion kills from whatever upper tier kill streak it was. This game, you can't do that. When you start mowing down enemies in this game, it will start to overheat, and once it overheats, you have to wait for the cooldown, which makes it a little bit more balanced, a little bit better. In my opinion, that is great. You don't want to spawn in, get killed, and let someone constantly sit there with their chopper gunner, basically spawn killing you is my whole point. It sucks when that happens, and with the fact that they've added the cooldown rate on it now, makes it a little bit better and actually gives you a chance to possibly make a comeback in game. Now, for the bad things in this game, and don't get me wrong, there are tons of other bad things in this game that could probably be mentioned, but the only 2 things I really want to talk about is things I will, because this video is kind of getting long and I don't want it to get any longer than it should be, is that sometimes my gun feels like there are no bullets actually registering properly. I could be aiming down at someone that's focused on another enemy, and I'll be shooting down and I know I'll be hitting them, but maybe 1 or 2 seconds later it'll finally start to register the hits and then finally kill them. Or sometimes it's just late and I end up dying for no reason. The other people are killing me. Maybe it could be my connection. Maybe it's because the Call of Duty servers aren't running as top tier as they want it to be because the game is still new. Maybe it's something to do with something in game. I don't know what it could be, but lately that's just been happening to me a lot, and it kind of sucks, to be honest with you. Another very poopy thing in this game, and I think a lot of people can agree, is that certain game types and certain maps, the spawn is very bad. A friend of mine actually put up a video, and it was a very sarcastic title about how good the spawns were, but when you watch the video, you can tell that it's, you know, full of sarcasm and the spawns were bad. He was playing a free-for-all, and I haven't played free-for-all, but you would think the free-for-all spawns would be a little bit better. But the match that he showed me, people actually sat in a corner and waited for you to spawn, and you would literally spawn right in front of them, and you don't have enough time to react because they could either punch you in the face or punch you in the back of the head, I guess, or just shoot you from behind. And it was literally everyone was already set in a corner ready to kill you. I mean, that doesn't happen in TDM because it's different. There's a whole bunch of people running around all at once. But in free-for-all, I can understand that once you get into your position and you're kind of just in that corner and someone dies, it's just going to keep repeating over and over and over, and eventually someone's just going to win from camping out a spawn trap. But with the spawn said, some of the maps kind of have a poopy spawn. I've felt that a lot when I'm playing TDM. Not so much in Kill Confirmed. I don't know what it is. Maybe it's just a map thing, or maybe it's just a game type thing. I'm sure it's not like that in Domination at all, because Domination, you're always going to be spawning closest to whatever flags you have. But in Kill Confirmed, I haven't had that problem. In TDM, I've had that problem just a little bit, but I feel like with a patch or some kind of update, they can fix that, so I'm not going to be too worried about it right now. But if nothing happens about it, then we're probably going to be hearing about how this spawn is very close, or maybe even the worst, compared to Call of Duty Ghost, and we all know Call of Duty Ghost spawns were terrible. No matter what happened, you would always die. It was almost impossible to go on a flawless victory. Now, I could go on and tell you everything that I like about this game and everything that I don't like about this game, but I only wanted to mention a few things that I liked about this game, and it was very little things, and the things that I didn't like about the game. But regardless of that, this game is still very young, and there is still so much potential. The game's only been out for like a week or a week and a half, maybe almost 2 weeks now, depending on when I upload this video, and this game has a lot of potential, and it's gonna be kind of annoying to see other people and hear about how bad this game was, but no matter what, they're still gonna buy this game. If you're not down for the exosuits and jumping around and being able to strafe and everything like that, honestly, don't waste your money, don't waste your time trying to buy this game. And in the end of the day, people are actually still gonna buy this game, complain about it, and still play it. So I don't understand, but it's whatever, it's not a big deal. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed watching this video. If you guys did, please hit the like button. And if you guys have any comments, leave them down below. I'm going to be working on some tips and tricks videos and other emblem tutorial kind of things. That's going to be revived from Black Ops 2. And I can't wait to start getting all my artistic abilities out. I hope you guys do enjoy those videos coming out. If you guys aren't subscribed already, make sure you guys are to see all the latest videos I'll be having uploaded. And if you're following me on Twitter, that is probably the best way for you guys to find out when a new video will be uploaded, because it will be sent to my Twitter. But anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you guys again later. Peace out and have a wonderful day.